it's been a dream. It's been a dream of mine. Whenever I started, 2005 is really when I started, you know, with the sauce, as reggae sauce itself. And that was the dream, was to really build the brand strongly in the United Kingdom. I know I needed the time to do that. It's to really consolidate it and drive it in the UK. And then eventually to bring it home to the land of my birth, to where the inspiration comes from. You know, it was something that I actually literally went to sleep and dream and wake up and realize that. I hadn't realized the dream as yet. But tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll feel that I've actually realized my dream. As a Rastaman, you believe in yourself, you know. I think that's been the greatest thing about my life, is that I discovered Rastafari at an early stage. And I was always around some serious Rastaman that didn't allow you as a youth for your mind to stray too much far away from learning about who you are, your culture, and staying on that straight and narrow path. I had some really good people around me in that sense. And I think that helped me together. And the music helped me to find who I was. Because it's not like nowadays kids have, like Black History Month, wherever you go over the world, black kids have a chance to know about who they are, because there's a lot of Black History Month stuff. Back in my day, there wasn't any such thing. So I didn't even know who I was. And if it wasn't through reggae music, I wouldn't even know that we were the slaves, and that the name that I had as a child, I didn't know that that was a Scottish name, and what was I doing with a Scottish name? I should have had an African name. And it was by listening to like music like Bob Marley and Burning Spear and Dennis Brown, people like these, that actually make me know that I was actually African via Jamaica and not Scottish. So the music played a massive part in my upliftment in my life. Well, I'm actually going on a cruise in December, which is fantastic. I can't wait for that. And a luxurious yacht called... No, well, it's a bit of both, because I'll be doing a bit of cooking on a yacht called the Sea Dream, a luxurious yacht called the Sea Dream. I'm visiting some other islands because, as I've been saying earlier on in there, my style in cooking is about bigging up Caribbean food. I think I've jumped out of that, you know, trying to promote the whole Caribbean. And I'll be going to islands that I never thought that I would ever visit, like Aguilia and places like that, where I know the food is fantastic, but people like far away places like the UK don't understand that. They more know about Jamaican cuisine because we have a shop on every corner, a Caribbean shop on every corner in the UK. But, you know, the other islands don't. So it'd be fantastic for me to visit there and to see what the cuisine is about, so I can come back with a few of their styles and try to take that to mainstream people. Well, you know, the family part of the story, for me, is the most poignant part, you know, because people have the aspect of this entrepreneur of being like somebody that does everything on their own. That's what people expect of the entrepreneur, that is a lone person that does everything. But to tell you the truth, it's not about that. I wouldn't have done this without my family. I couldn't have done it. You know, my kids were there with me when I was selling the sauce out of a bag on my shoulder. You know, my daughters were making it in the kitchen with me, and they were there to support. And now that we've slain the dragons and we're a success, my family is still there with me, you know. And I always say that families are cheaper, because again, if I had to look for the workers when I couldn't afford the money, I wouldn't be able to get the business off the road. So it's a good thing that the children are there. And we're still doing it together now, you know. So it's brilliant that they're there, and hopefully that we can still stay together as a family.